Okay, Twitter online, YouTube online, just waiting on Twitch. Then we're gonna go ahead. As I know I'm late, I did my best to warn you guys about the delay, because it like fell on me like very last second. So we're going to start in about 3 minutes. Everybody seems to be online. I don't think I'm gonna get any viewers, honestly, because like I said, the time change, I had an emergency. It was very sudden, couldn't warn anybody, so yeah. Whoops. Just noticed on Twitter that I changed the title of the stream, but not the tags. Oopsie daisy. 2 minutes before we start, like I got home, put the groceries away, and sat down, and that's it. That's the time I had. We are starting in 1 minute. I'm going to switch this page to my script. Today is going to be interesting. Oh, there's somebody watching on Twitter. Hello, person on Twitter. I'm going to enable the chat on my end, so... Oh, nice! I just got somebody called R3 Dukulele. Or Ridukulele. Or Ridicule. However you want to pronounce that. Following me on Twitch. But it was not on main screen, so there was no Pika Pika. But still, technically, thank you for the Pika Pika. And now we can go on the main screen, and we can start the music. So you guys have something else to listen to than just my droning voice, and then pure silence as I completely focus on my work and forget you guys are there. That is assuming if the music decides to start. There we go. Just gonna have a little sip and then we're going to start. Also, Ridiculele, if you're still there, if you want to type in the chat how I'm supposed to pronounce your name, that would be super appreciated. Didn't even have time to make myself a drink, so I'm drinking myself a little Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast. Because last time I checked, I was born in the 80s, so I can drink alcohol if I want. Come on. I love my tab mate, but sometimes it's hard to boot. There we go. Let's see now. Now this one is going to be interesting. It's one of those rare school stories, because longtime followers know that my school life was an absolute nightmare. And I try not to use school stories too much, because this is still supposed to be a comedy comic, so... I wonder how many followers on Twitch I have right now. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check if I think about it. That's how important followers are to me. The number, not the people. I'm drawing right now and I'm thinking that I need to stop at AliExpress and order some more nibs. I didn't go through all my Wacom nibs yet, but these nibs compared to my old one are like really weak. And I'm not actually blaming the bootleg AliExpress manufacturer, because my official ones were just as weak, so why spend the big bucks? Just that I already went through one and my last official one, so I got like 8 left, including the one I'm using right now. So I should probably order like way more. Hi, Coco. I'm amazed you're there. Thank you. I had a Pika Pika earlier, but I wasn't on the main screen, so it didn't show up. I thought I had some hearts here. Of course, I forgot where I put the frickin' hearts. Hello. Woo! Also, while I'm here, I made a new brush. I'm gonna put them in their actual colors. That is, yeah, I know. I'll re-explain why later. And I made a new brush because I needed it. I'm gonna put the particle size a little bigger so you guys can see. It's a simple packing peanut brush that I have put on my Gumroad and on my Ko-fi shop. Of course, all those links are available in my link tree. You can resize the particles as you need. It's really just a randomized brush, but It's really useful. The brush I make are mostly to avoid you guys, if you want to draw some little details, from getting carpal tunnel syndrome in the first 20 minutes of your piece. Also, if you have Clip Studio, it's available for 10 clippies on the asset store, $3 on the other places. Yeah, those are the colored hearts, but that's not the ones I was looking for. I'm just gonna look around real quick. I think those are the ones. Yeah, those are the ones. Found them. So yeah, I'm streaming late today because there was a sudden emergency. And I had to go, like, at the moment. And it was... we left an hour before my stream was going to start. And I knew we wouldn't be back in time. As you can tell, it's 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock, sorry. Yes, it is. It is the remaster of the Gradient story. I'm going to post a picture of the emergency after I'm done here. It might not look like an emergency once you guys know what it is in my Instagram, but it was for me. And if you're wondering, one of those girls is the same one that decided to be a bitch to me for no reason in college during the video class. She's the one that sent me to sit the fuck down. I'm giving them haircuts, but I'm still gonna color them purple. This one here. With my long hair that I hate so much. It was absolutely nothing life-threatening or dangerous. like I said, it was an emergency for me, but not what other people would consider an emergency. Like, it was an opportunity that I just could not risk losing, and it worked, and now I have the item. And like I said, I'll post a picture later on Instagram about what it is and why it's so goddamn important to me. It weighs a ton and it gives people an excuse to touch you. I have long hair because mom liked me having long hair. That is the only reason. As you know the drill, eh? You're a guy, you gotta have short hair. You're a girl, you gotta have long hair. But mom understood that after the funeral incident, I could not stand having long hair anymore. Zero. I remember one time when they buzzed my brother's hair. I asked for my hair to be buzzed too, but then I backed down because I thought that my friends wouldn't recognize me once I went back to school. In my defense, I was 5. I don't know if it was because I'm an artist myself, but I was just not as impressed by a gradient as the other girls. I mean, there's always art that people will say, well, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. And, well, this was seriously just a gradient. It's like these girls saw a message there that I couldn't see. Thank you. Of course I'm cuter with short hair. I'm cuter whatever I do. And see, this is why I had no confidence at all at school, because whatever I did, automatically I was stupid for doing it, so... And people, kids like adults, if I would make a mistake, I Like, they would so react so over the top and exaggeratingly, as if any mistake I did would compromise the integrity of society. Also, yeah, I gotta look like a maniac when I focus, because that's what happens in real life. I look like a maniac when I focus. Like, I completely stop talking, and I frown, and Sage not found. Hello! Hello, Sage. How you doing? Just caught me in the middle of complaining about my childhood that's absolutely sucked again, so you're not missing much. Also, I mentioned earlier that I made a new brush that is currently on my Gumroad and Ko-fi shops. It's packing peanuts. You can resize the bits, stuff like that. It's also on the Clip Asset Store. It's a Clip Studio brush, of course, because it is the only software that counts. Either cheese or that lutefisk, however it's pronounced. But yeah, that is mostly why I don't do face cam, because I could. I mean, I got the webcam right in front of me. I just need to learn how to double screen. But the reason I don't do it is because I look like 110% pissed off when I work. And I'm not. Plus right now I'm in the tiniest PJs I could find. Like, they're brand new, actually. Mom got them for herself, but they didn't fit. And I was like, yay, I get to wear the clown pants. Because I did want that PJ set, because it's kind of a little bit like CMYK, but with some green instead of the black theme. And the pants are striped pastel green, blue, pink and yellow with some white stars. So yes, it totally looks like clown pants, and I fell in love with those clown pants. And now I have them. But yeah, it's really hot. And to think it's cooler in the basement, so imagine. Also, I'm burping a lot because I'm having a little bit of vodka. I didn't have time to make myself a drink, and it was the only cold thing we had on hand, so bottoms up. And like, immediately after the stream, I'm going to have supper and hopefully have time to post this on my Patreon and pre-schedule it to the places where it's going to show up. I wonder how nasty Lutefisk is. I draw these stories and I'm just waiting for someone to go, yeah, but Sharon, you were an absolute piece of shit in school. Expecting me to go, no, I wasn't. Like, fuck yeah, I was. You try to be social when you're constantly ostracized. And that whatever you do, whether it be good or bad, is going to be considered bad. So, like, what would be the point then to behave and to be nice if you're going to get yelled at either way? So yeah, I was a piece of shit. I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh boo-hoo-hoo, I was a little victim. Because you know the rules. If you defend yourself, you're as guilty as a person that was trying to cave in your skull. That's how it works. Like, it is no secret that I turned completely feral in high school. Who needs being raised by wolves to turn feral when you're constantly abused mentally? And oftentimes physically. What's it smells like? Bleach? Ammonia? Nowadays, though, the lack of bodily threat has had a positive impact on my mood for some reason. I am a generally much happier person. I complain I'm lazy and tired all the time, but that's really age. Because I'm not as tired of existing as I was in my teens. I'm pretty okay with existing now. For some reason, I was trying to think of the word lutefisk, and my brain was screaming Sturstrummen. I'm weird like that. But at the same time, looking at this comic, don't fake that you know your shit. You're passing for way more snobbish than I was rumored to be. It's like I said last week, during last week's live stream. Like, there's some quote-unquote simple stuff that I could easily replicate, but you still gotta give the artists some credit, because they obviously put some effort in it. Compared to School Kid Shiro, your Mary Poppins. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like I had said last week, I had went to an exhibition. It's more a cleaning product smelly, right? Oh yeah, ammonia. Okay. And the artist had like very obviously used a kitchen glove to make a whale silhouette on their painting, and I said as such, that looks like a kitchen glove. And one of the two people that were with me, a woman that was friends with my grandma Mammy, like literally was insulted that I had said so. Don't say stuff like that. What if the artist was here? Congratulations on how you use the silhouette of a kitchen glove to do a whale. That's creative. What else do you expect me to say? It's not a bad thing. If I can see a kitchen glove, at least I can see something. It's creative. Like, this might come as a surprise, but most of what I say is not meant as an insult. Now, the exhibition that I'm drawing about today, that is totally meant as an insult. Like, there's art, and then there's art made for some millionaire to avoid paying taxes. Know what I mean? I don't care if I'm not the type of artist who can or cannot see the soul in a piece of art. Because those were literally dyed planks of wood. Except the art that I'm about to draw once I'm done, because it's going to be part of the background, obviously, so... that I'm going to very easily recreate. Like, okay, there's this artist I follow on Instagram. Callan Schaub. Him, what he does is he's basically a paint splatter artist, and he will do that drippy painty thingy technique, and people are like, everybody can do that. Everybody can do the technique, yes. But we actually see the work he puts in the frickin' thing. Yeah, but all he does is dangle his piece of wood over a canvas. Yeah, but he knows how to use physics to get something close to something aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And there is something for me to look at. The whole frickin' point. I need to have something to look at. And that painter, quote-unquote, that I can never remember the name, and I don't frickin' care to look, he just dyed planks of wood. Technically impressive, I don't say. But these girls were like ready to rub their cooches on it. That's my problem. And it was the only quote-unquote interesting piece in the whole display. Because the rest were literally dyed planks of wood. He's trying to pass a message. Well, maybe he could pass a more interesting message. Or there's somebody on the Divine Art. Sword Tiger 888, I think it is. Most of the time she does fractals. Something to look at. It's not my cup of tea, but it's something to look at. I know art is subjective, but this is what I'm going to put in the back here is literally just a painting exercise. Don't throw your bra on stage for a painting exercise. Like, at worst, say that you think it's amazing that he managed to do a gradient. Then that I would totally understand, yeah. But just to tell me, really look. What am I supposed to do with this information? And then when I don't see what you see, get mad and call me names. We're literally in college. Ah, this is so smooth when you got a new nib. Apparently I draw so much I planed down one edge of my nibs and I couldn't see it at all on the previous one, but I'm glad I changed. And yeah, these purple characters are gonna look naked, and I don't care. You think purple characters deserve dignity? Besides, I was the only underaged one in my many classes, so... Everybody else is 18 or older. I was 16 to 18 while I was in college. If you think it's only the States that glamorizes having poor knowledge and schooling, you guys haven't been to Quebec yet. You will have people that are proud to only speak one language. Even if we have English, like mandatory English classes. You show you're a little bit smart, and oh, people will hate you.
Pika pika!
Oh, I got a Pika Pika. Dat Senpai. Thank you for the Pika Pika, Dat Senpai. Now talk. Interact. This is not a recording. I'm really here. And whatever you say better not be by followers, because I am going to assume you are a bot and I'm going to delete and block you, and this is not an idle threat. I will. We do not joke with bots or bot messages. Usually I stream at around 1 p.m. It's just that I got really delayed today. The explanation will show up on my Instagram. Also, I've been working on trying really hard to learn perspective, like organically, by going over 3D mannequins I pose myself. And it is working because I've only some few elite friends. I've seen the first page of Cami Calamity, which will premiere in August. And the quality uptick, even if I'm using a simpler quote-unquote style for this comic, is like, mwah, chef's kiss. I've improved so much this summer so far, and it can only go up. Coco said it herself, my perspective is better. Not bad for someone who can't see perspective in real life. And that's the thing, I like using posed mannequins, because then I can move them around and actually work with angles I usually wouldn't work with. Because I wouldn't have the confidence. Which, in exchange, when I work without mannequins, I can actually think of different angles to try out. Thus, improvement. And honestly, I'm all for improvement. I'm having a sip and trying to cool down. This is my usual brush, but I've been playing with other brushes recently. Stuff you're going to see on my Instagram, of course. And honestly, if there's any artists listening right now, you're gonna wanna get the Friendin brushes. Especially if you use Clip, and if you follow me by now, the hypnosis must have kicked in, and you should have purchased Clip by now. It is my favorite software. It is the only one I use, really. Like, I got a bunch more, but like, I tried them once or twice, but then I would always go back to Clip because I love it so much. It's not necessarily user-friendly, mind you. Like, some of the best tools you will stumble upon by accident, because the user manual is not the clearest thing. But if any of you have issues, feel free to contact me, and if I know how to fix the problem, I will help you. If I don't, I'll Google it. Because I'm just that kind of blob. Like, if you're trying to get a perfectly straight line, you want to hit shift while you're doing your line. See? And I'm doing that thing again when I completely stop talking because I'm focused. Plus, with the way I'm leaning in right now, imagine if I was having a face cam. You'd see like a really angry forehead. And like I keep saying, it's not that it's an angry stare. I'm just really intense when I focus. The Shiro stare. Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of a Care Bear stare attack. It makes people uneasy. Wish I would stop spitting on my screen, though. I've only had one can of the stuff and not even a complete can. I'm a Canadian that can't hold its liquor. Somebody take away my Canadian license. Now we gotta go to the grays because I didn't wear a lot of colors at the time. As in, none at all. Wasn't really trying to be edgy, I just didn't feel like there was a lot of color in my life at the time. Of course, I was trying not to attract people's attention, because that always meant something negative was coming my way, so I didn't want to be seen, I didn't want to be heard, I wanted to be left alone. But nowadays I'm more like, look at me, gaze upon my glory. So yeah, your whole attitude changed depending on how people treat you. Now, the one fun part about this is that it's a remaster from an old proto bootleg cookie when I hadn't quite decided on if I was even going to update the comic regularly, stuff like that, and had a lot more panels for no good reason. Il y avait des longueurs. And it's on my DeviantArt, so of course once this comic is posted, I will have a link to the original version. Back when Bootleg Cookie was meant to be in black and white. So the only part that was in color was the actual wall gradient. I call it a wall. It was actually a huge canvas, but still. There you go. That was the piece of art. That's it. That's what they were losing their shit over. See, look at that. I can do it in the other way, too. I can do it at an angle. Holy shit. Gonna do a squircle because squircles are cool. For big text, you want to do a squircle. It's better. It's less pinched than an oval. I may be ignorant, but I got a plate for my art. What do you have? Also, now I teach Scott and college students. What do you do? That's what I thought. And I do believe with that we're done. Well, now you know it takes half an hour extra when I actually put the effort to do backgrounds. So I believe we're good for today. Just gonna shut down the music, which was The Quick and the Quarrelsome by Abstraction. And of course, as with every end of live stream, we are going to give extra special thanks to my patrons Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K. Your constant support is immensely appreciated. Of course, I have a Patreon, which is so very unofficial, as in every